All right. Oh, I just realised that's up. And I can hear fireworks, because it's firework night. If you're going out for firework night, cool. I've had enough of that already. And that shouldn't be on screen already, but it is. Bit of a stretch to call this news, really. It is news, but all I've got to say when it comes down to it is that the next closed alpha playtest for Rocore is live. So that really only pertains to the couple thousand people who are randomly selected to be in it. Especially because this time we have literally no details about what they've added. All we know is that it's the most substantial update to Rocore's alpha so far. That's all we know. But let's just get into it, see what they have to say, and then I'll give my thoughts afterwards on what's upcoming. Anyway, sorry. Deep breath out. Closed Alpha Update 4 is now live. A new wave of invitations has been sent out via Steam, with more invites coming throughout this week. Oh yeah, but I guess they invite people throughout the week. And okay, whatever. Hello Reclaimers! Playtest number 4 is officially live. We've just sent out a fresh wave of closed alpha invitations, and we're sending out more through the end of the week. Through to the end of the week. This is by far our largest update of the closed alpha, as there's a whole lot more depth, detail, and new features to explore since playtest number 3 back in early July. If you already have access but haven't played since then, it's a great time to boot up and see what's new. Well, I don't have access, and yes, I am signed up for it, but I don't have like a rig to play it on, really. A full changelog will be available in our Discord by the end of the day. And that is true, as far as I know, but not the public Discord. That is going to be the Discord for people who are actually in it. So, of course, I'm kind of completely shut out from that. Honestly, if anyone makes a video actually going through exactly what's in this update, I'll probably try and link it. Actually, no, I will. I can link it in the description of this video. So if anyone catches wind of that, I'd love to be able to share it, because I think it's a lot more informative. These builds are public, they're just not publicly playable. Ghost Ship don't mind people making content, so if anyone wants to make a video actually going through what they added in this playtest, I'd love to see that, and I'd love to be able to share it. So, yeah. Anyway, for the new invites, you should receive an email as well as a Steam notification if you've been selected for access. We've sent out several thousand more invitations via random selection to those on the waiting list, and we'll invite more tomorrow and Friday too. So there's a chance, if you've got questions like, can I stream and or make content from the closed alpha? Or I have a ton of, which you can, I have a ton of hours in DLG, why don't I get picked? And why didn't you just let everybody in? Not out yet. We'll refer you to the FAQ article below, and so will I, that will be in the description below. We've just updated it with more answers to your most frequently asked questions. It's been updated. Okay, now we do have something to look at. Okay, let's go. Let's see. The thing is, obviously, I'll have to updated November 5th. I'm going to look for new questions, rather than look to see if they've added anything to the previous existing questions. I guess, why don't you let everybody in? I mean, there's no point. You don't even need to know the answer. How are you going to run the playtests? Now it's live, we're just going to keep running it and occasionally update it with new content and changes. Yep, each one will be new content being sent out. Closed tester. Can I make you? Yep, you can. Just make it clear it's closed now for gameplay. Right, okay. Yeah, there's not actually much in terms of new I can sort of see immediately there. Anyway, the last thing, they're referencing the On the Horizon stream. In case you missed it, we're doing a developer live stream next week where we make some big announcements about Rocore as well as Deep Rock Galactic. Tune into On the Horizon on November 13th at 17 o'clock Central Eastern Time to catch it live. Watch the stream on YouTube, Twitch. I flipped them somehow. And a recording will also be available afterwards. I hope to see you there. That's all for now. Talk to you soon. So there'll be a link to that in the description, but that is just the announcement. The actual live stream is not available yet on the YouTube channel. It's not scheduled yet, but that will happen next week. Let's talk about the stupid my hyperfixation on wording. When I first read this post earlier, I was almost like, I hyperfixated on them putting as well as Deep Rock Galactic in brackets, as if it's less important. And I remembered that this is Rocore's newsfeed. So, them putting as well as Deep Rock Galactic in brackets is perfectly understandable. But yeah, so the closed alpha just got hit with its biggest update, which is really nice to know that Facing test number 4 is more just ambition rather than complication, if you know what I mean. We do know that this thing is part of it, which is the actual 3D mission map. It looks pretty sweet. As well as probably a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, it's more just that they've added a lot rather than they kind of got tripped up by something. Although they did say it was specifically the mission map that outgrew their ambitions, but that still just means it's a more depthful feature, basically. So yeah, I'll say once again, if anyone wants to make a video on the actual stuff that's been added, I'd love to be able to share it. I think that stuff is really cool. And either way, it's going to be pretty soon that we're going to learn some stuff about both games. We're getting a Rogue Core release date, I can tell you that. That's not something I have evidence for. That is just a 100% hunch. As in, it's a hunch I'm 100% sure about. We're going to get Rogue Core's release date, and we're going to get probably a new trailer for Rogue Core, and we're going to get some kind of idea of what the next big update for Deep Rock will be, even though that's probably still going to follow Rogue Core's release, early access release. Anyway, that's a general blanket of what we're going to see next week on the On Horizon stream. We won't be live streaming it. I think I can tell you that for like 98% surety. There will be content about it though, so if you want to stay on top of everything and you want a more condensed version of the biggest reveals from that live stream, make sure to like and subscribe and to click the bell and all that stuff, because I'll be doing that, and I'll see you then. Thank you, bye!